Eric, what's it been like week in and week out, maintaining this level of consistency, I guess, defensively?
Um, well, it really starts from reloading the preparation week to week. After we come back in after the game, we watch film, watch corrections, and it's on to the next. There's some praise, but it's like we have more work to do. So get right back to it, do it again.
What is for you from just with all the returnees and being in this position? How much comfort is there in just having that level of comfort, having played with these players for as long as you have?
Well, for sure, in the secondary, there's a level of chemistry that comes with playing off one another and being able to adjust to different looks on the sideline just faster. Like, we've seen it before and we've seen it together, so it's easier to handle it.
Eric, Wyoming likes to get multiple pass catchers involved and even ball carriers as well. What challenges does that present to the defense, and how do you plan to combat those challenges?
I'm sorry, repeat the.
Wyoming likes to get a lot of ball carriers and pass catchers involved. What kind of challenges does that present to the defense, and how do you plan on combating those challenges?
We're just gonna do our thing. There's nothing really that we have to game plan too heavy for one player, like you said, because they do spread the ball around. So just gonna play our defense, read our keys, do our job. It'll be fun.
For both of you guys, how does it feel to be back at home with the momentum, this win streak, coming back to Snapdragon? How does that kind of inspire you guys?
It feels great. Fans are really starting to come out and support. It's always great to be back home in Dago representing. So excited.
Yeah, really excited for a day game too. Snapdragon should be packed. So.
Can you talk about the competitive spirit you guys have to have in practice when you're going against each other, right? And the ability to strive, to improve your performance, one-on-one against each other. I mean, and talk about, has that improved the results this year as opposed to previous years?
Oh yeah. Like I said, our defense, they're very physical. I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, every day I'm going against EB, Tano, going against Chris, Owen. So those guys definitely push me to be a better player every single day, and love going against them, continue to get better and stuff.
And same thing throughout. I'll take it back to camp. Even if we compared it to last year, we would shut the offense down more so than we did this year, a lot. So that was a good sign, and we're seeing it this season. So.
And then when you get into a game, what's it like comparing yourselves in practice against your competitors?
Well, in practice, I'll say we see it's best on best at practice, so it's no fall off when we get into the game.
Yeah, I'd say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They really push us to be at our best and stuff, and definitely get us ready for the games.
Shutouts are pretty rare in football. What's the commonality? 3 of them, almost 4 this season. How much pride? Is that something important, or it's just winning the game for you guys?
No, shutouts are a big deal for us, and it's a great thing whenever it happens. It's a great feeling. Did you say?
Just is there some commonality that makes it happen for you guys? As opposed to 6 or 3 but 0, it's kind of unusual.
Everybody's just doing their job. First, second, third down, play in, play out. So that's it. Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about the climb for you guys this year, and Coach Lewis mentioned that he brought a guy in who scaled Mount Everest. When you heard that guy speak, what did you draw from that?
Drew a lot.
Yeah.
One, that he's a little bit crazy, but
Oh yeah.
2, a lot of grit for sure. Preparation, you don't just start climbing and then decide to climb Mount Everest. No, there's preparation, climb smaller mountains and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff that translate to our journey that we're doing right now.
Yeah, definitely able to draw quite a few similarities and stuff from our journey, getting here in January and stuff, prepping, getting ready for our climb, and then this past 5-game stretch, a good 5-game stretch, but as they do in Everest, they get to the second base camp, they have to go all the way back down for that final ascension all the way to the top. So definitely see a lot of similarities and stuff. It was definitely inspiring to be able to talk to him.
Could you both address the just the strength and conditioning element at this point in the season, and the quality that you received, and what sort of commitment you guys have to perform at this level.
Yeah, Coach Sobel, Coach Chris, Coach G, shout out to them. I've been on a few programs during my college career, and they're definitely the best strength staff that I've ever had. Each week, at the end of the week, they're constantly getting us ready for the upcoming week. We're still coming in lifting, and I was impressed with our team as a whole during that bye week. They had optional weights on Sunday, and we're in a routine lifting every single Sunday, and it was optional. Guys could have missed. Guys could have took the day off, took the weekend off. We had every single one of our players show up and lift that day. So that was inspiring. That shows that we're all working for that one common goal and stuff, and very inspiring.
Do you have any thoughts about the whole role of strength and conditioning in this particular program?
Well, me personally, I'd say that this late into the season is probably the healthiest my body's felt. So I got to give a shout out to the strength and conditioning staff for sure. Just making us do certain movements that will keep our bodies right, playing this physical sport. So,
does it get tougher to gear up as you get to this point in the season and on? Just physically, because of...
Yeah, it tends to. Yeah, for sure.
Seth, a lot of people, when they're watching the run game and watching the guy with the ball take off, they're not watching all of the work that gets done in the trenches to make it happen. Can you take us through any part of that element of the game that might give them more appreciation and understanding about it?
Yeah, it gets dangerous in them trenches for sure. Yeah, so yeah, definitely like just working with the offensive line. It's been great this season. We got a very physical front five. I love coming to working with them every day. I feel like we feed off of each other. Whether that's Ross making a good block, that makes me want to go even harder, put someone on the ground. So I definitely love going to war with those guys every single day. Love them like brothers.
Kind of on a roll with catches now. You do something to improve your hands and offseason?
I like to pride myself on my run blocking and stuff. But I've always had the hands. A little snag here and there and stuff. So.
Seth, what sold you on this? Well, I think I asked you this maybe a month or two ago, preseason, but what sold you on this opportunity, being out east and having this chance at San Diego State?
Yeah, so I'm just you guys know I'm just from small town in Georgia, from the South. So it's definitely different being out here on the West Coast. But I definitely say the coaching staff, the connection. I talked to a lot of programs when I was in the portal, and a lot of them it was really like a business and stuff. But from the first time I stepped foot on campus, it really seemed like family and stuff. It was meant to be very personable. Coach Lewis, Coach Lindley, Coach Schmidt do a great job. Coach Matty J do a great job making this feel like home. And so I love it out here. It's been a blessing. I'm thankful to be a part of this team. I'm thankful to be out here. I love it out here.
What's the biggest difference between San Diego and Georgia?
Definitely the food for sure. There's good food out here, but also you can't beat mom's cooking back home, southern style cooking. So definitely that, and definitely weather too. It's a lot hotter in Georgia. So.
Any places you go to in San Diego where you get southern style? Do you like?
Not really. I'm Greek. My great grandfather, he wrestled in the Olympics. So Coach Lindley, he put me on this one place called Greek Chicken. I go there. It's been a staple for me since I got out here. I go there like once, twice a week. Me and EB are roommates, and he can tell you I'm always bringing Greek food back to the apartment. So yeah, it's good food.
Ask Coach Lewis this, and I'll ask you guys, kind of from a player's perspective. How do you guys plan on keeping your foot on the gas following a highly emotional rivalry win and clinching bowl in the league as well?
I'm just staying humble and hungry. The job's not over. Obviously, those are big accomplishments, but we still have more to do, more work to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. Just have that job's not finished mentality. Who cares? Work harder type mentality too. We set expectations out at the beginning of the season in January when we got back on campus, and that's just cross off the list. The stuff we're on our journey, on our climb right now.